Hello and welcome to another wonderful UMW Smash season. I'm Bridget, probably your favorite, and I'm joined by my lovely, wonderful co-host, Jake Pinsky-Lipinski here.
Yeah, welcome back, as always, to another UMW Esports Super Smash Brothers stream. A couple of announcements just to put out there. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate High School Showcase is actually going to be held on by us in partner with the Fredericksburg Nats. So make sure to look out for that coming forward. And as always, at the beginning of the stream, I want to go ahead and thank those sponsors entirely. Thank you so much to Sporting Next Level, really bringing our gamers to that next level here in the competition, as well as Fredericksburg Nats. Go ahead and make sure and check out the high school showcase. And lastly, what was the last one real quick, Bridget?
Did we say Colonial Internal Medicine?
Exactly, you got it. Colonial Internal Medicine Associates. Thank you so much. And like that, we are in this game already. We see Kirby versus the hero.
I heard from a little birdie that Marina was absolutely saucing yesterday.
Yeah.
In her scrim.
Absolutely in their scrim. I believe it was entirely 12-1, but the Kirby seems like they were saucing as well, getting that down air spike with Marina in that blast zone. Now we go ahead and see the side tilt coming out, really trying to control the space with the fireballs. I love seeing that spacing game that we see from Marina out here, but now the Kirby is on the ropes in the high ground. But they don't care. They run and get that grab, get that little bit of pressure there, and we see almost a cheeky maneuver as they kind of go for that up B. Now Marina has the stage control. What is she going to do with it? Almost gets the crackle slash a little bit too late with that kind of 2-frame because of the online. Almost gets the thwack. The percentage on that was actually so unlucky in Marina's favor. If Kirby's right there in the red percentages, 100%, I believe that was kind of maybe a 70% chance that she should have gotten that thwack kill. But it does not actually come out. But instead we get the forward aerial. Absolutely cleaning out. 83% now to 0%. Kirby is trying to make this gameplay work, but I think Marina has really gotten the spacing down now, able to play with that sword and the pressure. There we go. We see the lightning come out as well. The Kirby is able to keep it going, gets them off the stage. There's a side smash that should get a punish, but it gets punished with jab. We could have gone for something a little bit more greedy there, but just wasn't necessarily able to recognize it fast enough. There's the grab coming out from Kirby, gets them off the stage, but we know that Marina loves to charge after that. And there it is, the up air. Marina recently has been talking about how much she has loved up air recently and has found out through the Hero Discord, actually, that up air is one of Hero's best kind of contesting tools in the sky because it's his fastest option. Now there we go. Once again, we see this apple come out. There's the side tilt. It's really trying to get it. Are we going to go for a sizzle or a snooze? Doesn't get the read, however. But instead, we're going to keep controlling that space. Doesn't have enough mana. I think they were maybe 2 off for the actual zap there.
I just got to say, Marina's doing a really good job at mana control, making sure that she has enough whenever she needs
there it is! The back air coming out to take care of that stock. We are now 2-1 right now, 0%, 24% already on this Kirby. Now we go, they play the spacing game there. Oh, but the up tilt is absolutely super scary. And there's the Nair coming out to clear out that stock. 1-1 now. Thwack trying to get a cheeky, just immediate stock there, but it's not fully able to find it. There's another one of those apples. And we've got to keep it going, but the Kirby puts the pressure on as they keep it moving forward, getting them all the way to the other side of the stage. But Marina trying to make their way back through, almost gets the read, but this apple goes right over Kirby's splat and just not able to get there. Oh, we see a little bit of an up tilt. Kirby trying to get that combo, but just not fully going for it. And instead, we see another control of space out here from Marina, but the dash attack. That's bounce now. I don't necessarily know what this is going to do against the Kirby, but we love to see it anyways.
You know, sometimes you just want to bounce.
Yeah, sometimes you got to see that purple effect on your screen. Makes you feel a little bit better. Almost gets the entire read with that down smash, but it's going to get thrown off stage. We see the zap come out once again. Now what is going to happen here? Kirby's going to have to play the uphill game, but they are able to get it with that up B, and they push beyond the other side of the stage, trying to make it back with the dash attack, not fully able. Throw them backwards. There's a kaboom, and that's the game.
What a wonderful first match to start us out.
Yeah, absolutely. First match started us out. It was really going back and forth there between the Kirby and Marina's hero. I really was liking the way how Marina was really controlling that space when she got the download. I think Kirby kind of was really able to get in there at the beginning. I think a couple too many of those up Bs, the kind of blade beam, was able to cut through. I think he kind of could have cut that down and then really controlled when the Kirby came back. But I think otherwise it was played out of their minds. It was really wonderful.
It was a great job. Marina's mana management,
absolutely,
Triple M, was absolutely killer there. Kirby's combo game was pretty strong there at the beginning. I feel like the main thing you want to avoid when facing Kirby is getting comboed to death.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You don't want to let them play the game. They have no disjoints. They have to play super close up, but they will combo you to oblivion if you let them.
Oh yeah, and beyond.
To oblivion and beyond. Yeah. It's pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And then we go to see in chat, Dodd4728. That is my little brother. Hello, Eli, and thank you for checking in with the stream.
Alright. Okay. We do this every time.
Yeah.
We gotta have a question.
We gotta have a question of the stream. We are back at it once again, so I gotta think of another one.
I got one.
You got one this time. You're bringing it back hard.
Alright. We can't fully discuss it because it pertains to the new Persona game.
Oh, I've not played Persona.
You've never played Persona?
I've never played Persona.
Oh.
I can try my best to answer the question.
Alright, do you know how they activate their personas?
It's like a pose. Like a
so
stand.
In Persona 5, in Persona 5, he takes off the mask.
Oh, yeah,
they take off in Persona 4, they crush a tarot card to crush destiny.
Okay.
Right? Persona 3, it's a little edgier.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a little edgier.
Do they just
it's about destroying the ego.
Do they perish?
I think Joker's neutral.
I think I get what you get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't do off camera there.
So I was gonna say, what's your favorite?
Of the three?
Of the three.
Okay.
But now you haven't seen them.
Okay, but
so we're just gonna go based off the symbolism.
However, right? I don't know much about the symbolism. I think taking the mask off has become such a funny thing, specifically in fighting games.
Mask off.
That I think it's I think that one's probably my favorite.
Okay.
Specifically, there's a YouTuber / Twitch streamer called Kissy K who plays. He used to play for Panda Global before they kind of shut off.
Yeah.
But he would go around in Strive lobbies, and you could customize your character in Strive.
Yeah.
And he would wear like clown makeup, and he would play Kai. He would say you got to take the clown mask off and pretend you're like actually a good character.
That's pretty funny.
And so it would so I think taking the clown mask off is such a funny thing. It's probably taking the mask.
That's
off.
fair.
But crushing the tarot card for Destiny, as well as even the other one, I think those are metal.
They go really hard. They go really hard.
Those are really cool.
I've heard a lot of criticisms of Persona 3. However, again, for stream, I'm working on my senior research project for history.
Yeah.
My entire project is about analyzing depictions of mental health in Japanese media, the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Persona 3 came out in 2006.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, so a lot of people say it's really edgy, right? I say it was a symptom of a greater mental health crisis.
The analysis coming in.
Yeah.
From
Dorian.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. I was like, I forgot a word.
You know, that one.
That one, yeah.
You know, that study. You know, yay, old stuff.
But yeah, so I guess that would be our question of the day. I don't know how much our chat would know about it, but basically, what do you think is the coolest way to activate your power? That would be taking off a mask, crushing a tarot card, as in crushing your destiny, or releasing your ego.
Yeah. Destroying your ego.
Destroying your ego.
But we're gonna go back Dark Pit.
Yeah, a dark pit out here on the screen.
Hey, that's edgier than the Persona 3 Persona activation.
Dark pit.
Dark pit.
You think having a dark clone of yourself would be kind of crazy?
That's pretty edgy.
Yeah.
Both Samus and Pit got it.
Yeah. So put it out there for the rules. If this is your first time watching our stream, the set amount of stocks you have is the set amount of stocks you would contain for the entirety of the time you play. So if you were wondering there why Marina was kind of throwing that out there, throwing out those games, it was because last time she had 2 stocks taken from her, so she has to start a 2-stock deficit for this game.
New players think she's just throwing.
Exactly, I had to put that out. So now we go ahead, we see kind of the space control already. We see balance coming out, which is a lot better, I think, for this matchup than compared to the... oh my goodness! There it is, baby! That has absolutely destroyed me so many times playing against Marina. I think at this point in time, I am probably the person in the esports arena that has played against Marina the most. I played against her for 7 hours the other day. Quite an issue, if you ask me. I hated my life. But going through with it, we're going to keep it moving. And now, like I was saying earlier, the bounce is probably better in this matchup than compared to the Kirby because the bounce is able to reflect the arrows from Dark Pit and does not let Dark Pit actually play the game with his arrow game. He can't play any sort of zoning potential, so he has to get in, and he can't get in because Marina is going to read him with a side smash right there. Now we go in and see the game just keeps it moving. We see the up tilt come out, already 35% to 45. She has already brought this back. It is 1-1 here. What? The Dark Pickup. I don't... My brain.
No question.
Oh my goodness, that is why you bounce. That is why you bounce there. The shield is a reflector, reflecting and then reflecting again. I think maximizes it to, I think, 4 times the amount of damage it would have actually done. We see a redeemed let's go UMW, which means go get dirty.
Go one!
Let's go, gamers!
Man, watching Marina play just fills me with so much trans joy and pride. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Truly
Absolutely
the
wonderful.
Pinnacle of my demographic.
Pinnacle. That's crazy. Okay.
Someone had to say it.
I get it.
Someone had to say it.
Yeah, so I think as we were I guess that's
We can't
another
just go
question.
back to that. We can't go back to we gotta let it simmer.
We gotta let it simmer. I don't know. I was gonna put it out there. I was gonna say for another question.
Okay.
What other character in the game would you want it to be like, kind of like a dark clone of?
A dark clone of?
Yeah, if you could give them an evil clone.
Okay. Technically,
How would it work? How would Dark Ganondorf? Would he be good? Would
He's
it be?
good.
Would it be,
He's nice.
Yeah. Would it be like a light Ganondorf?
Yeah.
Like,
He bakes cookies in the
yeah, like a
weekends.
light Ganondorf.
All right, you got me with that one. It's gonna be Ganondorf.
Okay, so we gotta see a
Yeah.
light Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gotta wear an apron.
Bakes cookies. He's just someone's grandma.
Base
tarot
Persona
card.
4 take.
Yeah, it's spelled T-A-R-O-T, but thanks,
Hey.
Eli, you tried.
He's attempting.
I
It's
know.
hard to spell.
He's my little brother. I can
Yeah.
make fun of him. He's in middle school now.
Okay.
He should learn by now.
Okay, but what I was gonna say is Sora, but Sora technically already has one.
Oh, true. So
Yeah,
it does.
just
yeah.
not in the game.
The Heartless.
You know what? Dark Me Brawler, evil Me Brawler.
I feel like you
Me
could
Boxer.
Only, that's Vincent. Do you know Vincent? The meme of Vincent?
No.
No. So there's
I don't
a
know.
YouTuber called Alpha Rad, and they made a meme brawler named Vincent. And he would absolutely destroy people.
That's
it was
so
crazy.
funny.
Yeah. It was wild.
What about you? What do you think?
I'd say Dark Sonic, just so Shadow's in the game.
Real.
But all in all,
Shadow the Hedgehog, circa 2001. Oh!
what were we
the-
saying? We're reading the minds of these players out here. We see Goomba exclamation mark out here on the Sonic.
Jake's over here, a frickin' psycher.
Yeah, I would have lost my mind if they were also playing the kind of like the like dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to report you to the Imperium.
Huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What is going on? Anyways, so we go ahead and we see now once again it's 1-3. Let's see if they can really play this game. I recently been playing Sonic, probably not as well as this Sonic, but hopefully it comes to some sort of play for Marina here. And now we go to see the get up attack. We see the kind of playing with the space. There's the Kazappel. There's the up tilt. There we go. Once again, another up tilt. There's really got to play that spacing. That's how it goes against Sonic. You cannot let them get a lead because then they're allowed to run around for the rest of the game and you have to play catch up, which is not something you can do against Sonic, if you know. He's already the fastest.
Yeah, real.
Playing catch up against him, a little ridiculous. So we're really gonna have to play. And there's the kaboom to get the 1-2. Oh my goodness. So like we were saying earlier, we really have to play that projectile game and really that spacing game against the Sonic. You cannot let him get in. But if you don't let him do that spin dash, you don't let him get around with the absolute menagerie of freaking projectiles that hero has, like, you can really play around him. Oh, but we almost see the cheeky up smash take them out, but Marina knows better than that, is able to get back to the center stage. I'm actually really liking, though, the absolute movement that this Sonic has.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're playing it really decently. The only issue is they're really struggling to get in. They just don't necessarily know how to play around the mana and magic that's over here. And maybe a little bit of a commentator's curse for the enemy team there.
That was
the
curse.
movement.
That's unfair.
Got taken out.
We might have to run this one back.
Yeah, might have to run it back. I might have cursed them. Okay, but there's almost the forward smash, but the side tilt is invincible, so it doesn't let it happen. But oh my goodness. If the Sonic was not able to get that roll in, they were going to be taken out there. That would have been game. Oh, it is so close and absolutely terrifying to watch here as we see Marina just really trying to run them through. We've got to get just one nice little back air, and that will be game. As well as any of her big spells will really be able to take out this Sonic. But knowing that it's Sonic, it's the same way. There's the snooze, baby! And there's the game!
You've done your job! You don't have to keep going off like this!
There is the game.
This is crazy!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's not a 12-0, but we'll take a 12-2.
We will take the 12-2. Is that 12? They still have 3 games, right? Is that 9?
No, that's 9. I'm
okay, I was making sure.
Anticipation.
I was making sure.
Yeah,
okay, no commentators curse here. No anticipation.
You're right. We got wood right here.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen next game. Yeah. We're just onlookers. Just looking. Just
watching. Just waiting. Just visualizing.
What's
my eyes?
Brand new whip. Just out.
I got options.
I don't know the rest of it.
I do, but it's not
worth
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Understandable. Then yeah, so Sonic. I guess moving on with the questions, since we're really running through these games fast. They're taking their time between the sets to really kind of download Marina.
I got a question.
Yeah.
We'll go back and forth. Are you excited for the new Princess Peach game?
For the new Princess Peach game?
Yep.
I would be if it didn't cost money.
I don't care how you acquire it. You can borrow it from a friend.
I think the game does indeed look very fun.
Yeah, are
cool,
you excited for the game?
I'm probably not going to buy it.
No, that's
just
fair.
Because I don't have money for it.
Yeah, just borrow it.
But it does look really sick.
Okay.
I think it looks really fun.
See, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. There's Kung Fu Peach.
Yeah.
There's Baker Pipette Peach. There's
Pipette.
Like cake decorator.
Oh, I was thinking like a pipette, like chemistry.
No.
I had my chem lab today where I used a pipette, so that was what I was thinking.
Bro's on chem brain.
I don't want to be.
You're gonna turn into Cyber Psycho, not careful.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's terrifying.
Never played Cyberpunk. It's okay.
Actually, okay. Wait, if that was what you're referring to, I have played Cyberpunk and I do know what that is.
We got production over here.
Very top of our socket tower.
Yeah, we have production over here making fun of me for not recognizing the Cyberpunk reference, even though I have played the game.
Thank you, Legus3, for the follow just this minute. Yeah. I see all.
It might be leg is 3.
Leg is?
Like leg is.
It could also be Legis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anyone. We
nice.
respect you no matter what.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sick name.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
3. I like the number 3 at the end of things. It's my friend Joshua's lucky number.
Mine?
Well, his lucky number is 6.
What's your favorite number?
You have one? Chip.
Really? That used to be my favorite number, actually. So my favorite number used to be 2. And then it was also 7. So now it's just 27.
Yeah, that's right.
I just put them together.
I was born on the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
So 20, you don't see 20 in front, right?
Got you.
So I do 20 or 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, because 20.
So like my birthday is 3/22. So then you add them together, it's 7. And then my birthday, day is 2/2s. So and then I just add it. But anyways, Eli in chat said Dark Pikachu would be funny. I think a Dark Pikachu
That would be really funny.
That's just kind of, you could do that with Team Rocket. Team Rocket, you know?
The Shadow Pokemon.
Shadow Pokemon.
Yeah, they brought that out.
But, you guys pointed out a Dark Pikachu would be even funny. I think an evil baby running destruction would be pretty funny. Could you imagine playing a Pokemon game if like on Mystery Dungeon is Shadow?
Isn't that just like Pokemon Gale of Darkness? A Byleth!
The Byleth versus the hero for maybe our final game.
Get Jack out there.
Get Jack out. True. Send in Jack next, and the Byleth will not be cooking it no longer. And now, if you are just tuning in since Leg is 3 just followed, the reason why Marina is throwing away those stocks is the amount of stocks that you have, or the amount of stocks that you have to keep for the entire time you keep playing. So even if she were to win the last game, the amount of stocks that she had down, she would have to continue playing the game with those stocks remaining for this next match. Now we already see 69%, 94% as I put it out there, already against this Byleth player. To the absolute 1% that Marina has. I think she has really gotten her gameplay down and is utterly cooking right now. There's the Zapple coming out once again. We're gonna get that snipe out here, taking them out of that competition. Now we see it right back again, 1-2, 11% out there. Just really got to keep this game cooking.
Marina plays like they're on 3 stocks perpetually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just does not care, does not want to care, just plays.
Yeah, and there's the side tilt punish. There's the fireball into forward air. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely going crazy now. Oh, the parry just to mess with them. And we see balance come out so they can no longer do those arrows. Yeah, but there it is. There's the back air play coming out. We're going to have to play a little bit more careful, 47%, but we don't necessarily care. But the up tilt comes out, trying to get a fun little up special, but the Byleth wasn't able to get there. And now we keep it moving, keep it going along, 75% to 92. The Byleth has finally started guarding, but we get the sizzle. And there's the side B coming out. We gotta get the side tilt. There it comes out. Fireball trying to read a jump, but not fully getting there. The snooze. Oh my goodness. I'm on the edge of my seat right now with this 149% Byleth.
It's hard to breathe.
We see this apple come out once again. Trying to find it. There's the forward air. They get the air dodge, however. We get the heal as well to get that percent down again, but they take it right back with the side tilt from the Byleth. And now we gotta keep it moving. I hear a couple clapping out there, and there's the... Oh my goodness, this...
It's over for that stock.
It's absolutely over with that snooze. Now we gotta keep it going. We gotta get it back up. But we're still in this! We're still in it to win it, but no longer as the dash attack comes out. However, I think what was it? Starting the game down 2 stocks. Yeah, 11-2 game run is absolutely phenomenal, I hear from Marina. So, round of applause all the way. Absolutely wonderful.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Mind-blowing. Phenomenal.
Absolutely. We see Always 8 out there in the chat going, no way, with 2 exclamation marks and another redeemed, get dirty, go wash.
I mean, let's be real. Next question, who do you think's coming out? There's only one right answer.
What? Who do I think?
Who do you think's coming out next?
Oh, coming out next from their gamers. It's gotta be Jack.
It's Jack.
It's gotta be. Knowing how he
if
plays
it's not Jack,
against Byleth players, I mean, they might want to hold Jack. Maybe in case they don't know that Jack is a K-roll player. They might want to hold him just in case.
There's no way they don't know.
Throw out some other people just to kind of get that, get their gears flowing, you know? Get them warmed up. So, but it's gotta be Jack. There's no way.
Thanks, Alex. Thank you, Coach Alex. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, the downtime feels so much longer when you aren't there. Appreciate the commentaries, making it go by fast. That really hits. Thank you so much for tuning in to stream as well. We always love to see.
We're just doing our job.
Yeah, I'm just having a great time. I'm watching good Smash now. Actually taking some games. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's always great. I might not be here next Thursday.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I have that annotated bibliography due Friday at noon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need Thursday night to edit. But I'll be there the week after.
Yeah, of course. as always. And now, yeah, I really think that Coach Alex has been putting in the work to really make our players shine, and I think we're seeing it right now in this game.
I showed him one of my favorite genres of music. He likes it. Yeah.
That's hype.
Yeah.
That's real
Cool
hype.
dude.
Cool dude.
Hype dude.
I know, he gave me his avatar egg for Halloween.
Real.
Yeah, last semester. It was real hype.
I would do something similar.
Yeah, you would come as an avatar egg?
Yeah. I would go as an avatar character. I'll put it out.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Not a
Yoshi?
boy, sorry.
Kyoshi? Gotta be Kyoshi.
I have to girl boss.
Babe number is 2,556. Eli, why? But thank you for the input.
Let your
Appreciate
little
it.
brother have whatever favorite
Hey,
number he wants.
mine is 27. I know, I'm allowed to have weird favorite numbers. He's allowed to have weird favorite numbers.
At least it's not
2,556 is pretty high. True, at least it's not 21. True. At least you're not that much of a keyboard. I appreciate that. I hate that too. What did I say? That's gross.
All right, the door's over there.
The door is
You
open
wanna-
and I will see myself out just like
Not
maybe
after
this
this,
next
though.
game.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe we're there. Maybe we can have them sit themselves out.
All right.
Now,
Actually, I did the last question.
you did do the last question. So we were talking about it a little bit earlier, how Sonic is able to use his movement to run around the entire stage. If you woke up one day, found yourself had super speed, what would be the first thing that you did? We'll get
Man,
back to it after
I'd run
this.
on water. That'd be so sick.
Run on
Okay,
water would be
yeah.
hype, but I'll get to mine after this
King of
as
the
we
Court
see
is sick.
the King K. Rool versus the Byleth.
The poor king.
Yeah.
Jack, he's a little under the weather. You lost 2 stocks, Byleth. You lost 2 stocks.
Yeah, he died to snooze up smash, and he did indeed die to to something else. Yeah, so we are going to have to run this game back because the Byleth player cannot pay attention to the amount of stocks they have, which is quite unfortunate for the enemy team, I guess. I think if we really wanted to, I think since they broke the rules, we would be allowed to. I don't necessarily know if we're allowed to DQ
that's
them.
so mean.
I think we could though, but I think we're gonna go ahead and run it probably.
We should run it.
So
Well, I don't know the
what
rules on
happens
that.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I do not know the actual rules on that, but I think we would be allowed to. And so now we're gonna run it back. Yeah, as we heard, Jack, our resident king, has been a little bit under the weather as of recently, but he just got cleared to come back yesterday. Or I guess today, actually. No, it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So we are going to see how exactly he gets it going with this game today.
First, we're gonna watch how he fares against Byleth.
Yeah.
Played against Byleth for.
Yeah, he
better
said
part
that
of-
Byleth is his favorite matchup to play against, or maybe not necessarily favorite, but it is
It's one
his
of his
most
best.
knowledgeable matchup to play against. We got to see if he plays just like how he's going to read him. And there, oh, we almost saw the crown setup coming out. I know for a fact if Jack was not feeling like that, that would have absolutely gone crazy there. See the crown come out once again. There's another one. It's really just kind of taken away. They're kind of just offering trades, really going back and forth here. 109 to 64, but that doesn't mean anything to the King K. Rool as we keep it going. I want to see an absolutely cheeky play here. Not necessarily. Instead, the crown's going to come out. We're going to go for the back air, and that's going to be a cannonball out once again, really controlling that space, but instead, the vacuum gets shut out by the, whatchamacallit. We see cannonball coming out once again, trying to keep it over. There's Violet jumping right over top of them, getting that control again, but the super armor keeps Jack from going out and keeps him moving. We really want to get that vacuum. Jack's really playing for it right now. Honestly, don't normally see him go for those. I mean, I do normally, but not as much as he's cooking for it right now. Now we got to keep it going. Goes for the grab. There it is. The up tilt really taking away that stock. 148 to 0. And there we go. You can't be whiffing those. You can't be whiffing those. We see the up tilt just to take out that game. That's going to be 8 to 0 lead out here from Super Smash Bros. Navy. Thank you. Yeah. And now we did win that first game. I believe. I don't necessarily know. That might be the first game, I think, or first round, at least. We won one. first like set of 8? I don't necessarily know. Anyways.
Surely we've won.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll see how it goes in the next one as well. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be great.
moving on with the question. So if I just kind of randomly woke up one day and I found out I had super speed, what would I?
Yeah, I answered.
Yeah, you did. You said run on water.
I would do that. That'd be so fun.
That would be pretty hype.
I'd go check out China.
Yeah,
I
would probably do that too.
Mandarin.
I would like run to another country, probably like just randomly buy food there
Yeah.
if I could.
Oh, Omni-Man vibes.
Yeah, that's probably what
I
I
could
would
fly
do.
Italy and back before it gets cold.
That's what I'm saying. I would probably do something like that. Run to like Paris, get like a real baguette.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Anyway, chat, YouTube got an answer. But going on to it, that's going to be our first round to us. It is a best of 3. And then now, once again, we mentioned earlier the Fredericksburg High School Showcase that we are partnered by Fred Nats. But we did not give a date out. We do now have information, and it is March 2nd. So make sure to check out the Fred Nats Stadium on March 2nd for that high school showcase. And we want to go ahead and thank those other 2 sponsors while we're here. So Sporting Next Level, thank you so much for taking our gamers to that next level in the competition. And then Colonial Internal Medicine Associates for making sure our players are sick out there. And now, Bridget, what would you like to say to our sponsors?
I just want to say, Colonial Internal Medicine Associates, we might have to send you Jack. You might have to fix him up for us.
Might have to fix him up for
I know
us.
he's cleared to come back, but
A couple of those things
Gotta
there.
make
I
sure
think
he's
one too many vacuums, to be honest. I think the sickness really was taking it for a spin, just like that vacuum was.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know that if that's how super speed would work.
that would that would be like super like mind, I get like super
Super
speed mind.
brain.
Yeah, super brain. that is something else that the Flash does have, which is like super like cognition. But we're talking about full on running fast, Eli.
But without the
reading
super
10 books in a
cognition-
minute though. Hype that's your answer though. Yeah, we love learning
I would do that too.
information.
I've been reading Dune recently.
Actually,
Yeah.
I have not checked out Dune at all.
I enjoy it. It's solid if you like sci-fi. It's a good book. Yeah, if you prefer fantasy, the Earth-Sea cycle. Very good. Starts with a wizard of Earthsea. That's a solid. I'm a nerd, so I like fantasy and sci-fi. Speaking of nerdy stuff,
Okay. I'm waiting.
I have plans in the works to possibly go to DreamHack Dallas. I'm so hyped.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and IEM Dallas. Playing with some fellow Counter-Strike gamers.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds really hype. Dream hike.
Yeah, DreamHack.
I don't know why I said hike. Dream hack in Dallas. It sounds really sick. So how are you getting there?
Road trip.
Actually,
Yeah, 20-hour road trip, baby. Be great.
Yeah, I was talking about it with Josh and Josh.
Yeah.
But we were talking about going to BlizzCon or trying to, since Overwatch and World of Warcraft. But we would have to drive to, I think, California.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit farther than
And
Dallas.
so we were talking about that. I told my mom, and she made fun of me. She said, "You're
Really?
absolutely not doing that."
Aw.
I still might, but we'll see
That's
how
fair.
it
That's
goes.
fair. See, we crunched the numbers today. I'm super excited. Just waiting to see how much my tax return gives me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and if it's
let's get going.
above a certain amount, I can pay for it and I'm going.
Woo!
And I'll take videos and stuff. I'll probably even wear the jersey.
That'd be hype.
Not even gonna
Promote
rep any of it.
UMW esports there at DreamHack.
Oh yeah,
That is-
I'll get us a Navi sponsorship. Maybe a G2 phase.
Yeah.
Nah, I probably couldn't, but I can try.
My favorite org is SSBU. Or at least it used to be.
Yeah, but
I don't know if it is
they're not in
anymore.
Counter-Strike.
They're not?
Nah.
Oh, interesting. I know they are in they're in Rocket League.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
in Rocket League. They're in Siege.
Yeah, I know they're in Siege. They're not
Yeah.
in Valorant.
No, they're not in Valor CS.
Yeah.
But CS is really hard to break into. Not necessarily because like it's hard to get into the leagues or whatever.
Yeah.
but simply because the teams that are up there, the major teams that are up
are,
there,
like,
are there
already
for a
up there.
reason.
Yeah.
They're there for a reason.
I definitely get that.
Shout out Heroic though for their performance in the last IEM tournament. They just got knocked out by G2 match.
Gotcha.
That's ongoing. Basically a brand new team, 3 new players, and they knocked out #1 in the world, Team Vitality.
Let's go. Good job.
Including
to,
the #1
team.
player in the world, Zaibu. But
Wow. And just like the #1 player in the world, we're going to see Darker Lord out here playing against the Kirby out here for this first game.
look at him, he looks so excited.
Yeah. So if you do not remember our kind of royalty lineup, we have Darker Lord out here, or Miguel on the Snake, which if you notice is not playing for blue team, but is actually playing for Navy. You heard it, a new Navy player out here with Miguel.
He deserves it, man.
Definitely. He definitely deserves it after his performance last semester. We go ahead and we see the gameplay coming out. We see the grenades. We see the missiles. You cannot play that game with Kirby out here. We were talking about it a little bit earlier, how when you're playing Kirby, you really got to get in there. You got to get that combo game. You got to get it moving. But you cannot do that if Miguel is playing optimally. Every single time he's going to get hit, there's going to be a grenade. But this time, there was an up tilt. And
Talk
you
about
see,
that backwards crawl. That was crazy.
talk about the backwards crawl out there. You got to see it, the dash attack coming through, the up smash. He's really just controlling that space on this stage, just not letting them move. Whew, you really got to keep it going.
I gotta say, I play Magic the Gathering, I play red and blue. That entire game plan is the exact same game plan that Miguel has right here.
Yeah.
Don't let your opponent play.
Absolutely, don't let them play the game, and you gotta keep it schmovin'. And we see it come out there with the grenades, really controlling that space, even from the opposite side of the stage. He's still not letting them play. A little bit of a missile coming out, trying to get the little funny Nikita, but it's not fully going it. We see, oh my goodness, the air dash down to the stage. That was kind of crazy. But now once again, we see it kind of just going upwards in the sky. There's the back throw coming out. Another way, another recovery high. You kind of could just throw those out there with Snake. It doesn't really matter.
Counterspell.
We see the grenade coming out once again with the... Oh! And they run right into the C4 to send the Kirby to the skies.
Hey, I said counterspell.
You did say
I did.
counterspell. You did put it out there. It is the red-blue reference if you ever played Magic the Gathering. Honestly, I really need to get into that game. I want to play the new blue-green deck coming out from the Merfolk. Just kind of like that Nikita coming out. So see it fall back in the sky. And there's the forward air. Kirby's trying to get that game in, but is not able to get through to Miguel here.
It just doesn't, no.
It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Every single time that Miguel's going to get hit, there's going to be a grenade there to block the damage as we see them getting set back into the sky.
Every time Miguel just casts a 9th level nuh-uh.
9th level nuh-uh is wild.
Your brother's cool. Your
I know
brother
he
Red
is. I
Demon.
told you. He's sick. He's so sick. I love Eli. And we go ahead and we keep it moving. We see the grenades coming out, but it takes up Miguel a little bit this time to really get that reposition. There's the grenades to not let the Kirby hit him again. And we really got to keep it moving. Tries to go for the grab, to go for the up tilt setup, but isn't able to get there. Oh my goodness. This game is so close as we see 102% to 114. Now Miguel does have 2 stocks, but like we said, we do want to keep those rounds in. And a little bit of a spoiler to down as we see Miguel take the game and walk away.
Phase Miguel.
Phase Miguel.
Sorry, I had to say it. I had to say it.
Yeah, Phase Miguel.
Yeah.
Looking like an absolute blaster out.
He's over there. He's casting Vandal Blast.
Oh my goodness.
I had to do the magic reference.
Yeah,
I hope y'all understand.
So reading chat once again, so Eli does agree with you. He will run on water.
Yeah, it's sick.
As well as they've read almost all of Dune.
It's good. It's
Which
good
I
fun.
did not know about, actually. So, new information, a new little brother update.
Yeah.
Of they've read almost all of it.
More Eli lore
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Eli lore.
to add to the grimoire.
the grimoire, very large grimoire. So yeah, I think Dune is a very kind of like interesting like storyline. I don't
Yeah.
really know much about it, but I've seen like the movie commercials, and I've seen the game. Dude.
It's game.
Yeah, a game came out a long time ago. It was one like my dad played like when he was a
Really?
kid. Yeah. So he, my dad's into Dune as well. I think because of that.
Solid.
Because of the game.
You
It's
know,
really
it's
cool.
fun.
I love when they do that. They make video games in a book.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's so fun.
I mean, that's what they did with Witcher.
The Lego games. Lego
Yeah,
Harry
yeah,
Potter.
yeah.
Lego Batman.
That's what they did with Batman.
We love those. We love those. Yeah, technically Batman is from a book, even if it's a comic book. Still,
Yeah, it counts.
I would love some water.
Technically,
But,
every
Oh,
water.
appreciate it.
every anime game, for the most part.
It's based on a book. That's
Oh,
wrong.
Dr. Mario.
Oh, and if you recognize, that was the Sonic player has switched it up for Dr. Mario.
He's gonna diagnose you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of looking a little scared there. And we see Miguel kind of playing around there, going for the up B off the stage, even though they don't necessarily kind of have to. They could have kept it going. But we see the dash attacks coming out as well as the grenade pressure already out here with the Mario. But Mario is going to kind of play that game as well, passive. You could probably hear me pouring water on stream. I'm so sorry for that. But you see the pills coming out. Just being able to control that stage.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that all right that I took that amount of water?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, hype. Oh, my fault. Then, yeah, so we see the game coming right back out. The pills really be able to control that space. We're really just kind of playing a zoning game. It's kind of funny to watch. You gotta pay attention to whichever player kind of loses the mental first. It actually tends to go forward, which it kind of looks like Miguel there with the dash attack. But honestly, taking that trade was fine. But taking that one was not, as we see the side smash coming out from the Mario.
Too many pills.
Too many pills, but the random up B trying to kind of really take out, it almost looked like if they were playing just a normal average fighting game, it was supposed to be kind of like a DP or a Dragon Punch or Shoryuken, as you might know if you play Smash, kind of read roll. Now we go, we see it once again. There was another up B there. It's kind of tricking them out, but instead it got hit right into the grenade and then was able to fully play that around. Ooh, but the hang glider was able to kind of let Miguel get back on stage that much faster. We see the pills coming out once again, really controlling that stage.
3 in a row.
It's 179%. Just a little, any sort of breeze of air is going to hit Miguel right now. Is going to take him out. There's the reflected up smash reflection. We did not see it coming. There, we see the pills coming out, just taking that center stage. How exactly do you feel about that zoning pressure, Bridget?
I think it's fun. I think Dr. Mario is doing a really good job. Dr. Mario is very fun to watch. Maybe not the best competitively, but admittedly, there's nothing funnier than watching Mario just spit pills at you.
Absolutely.
You know? And he's got the little circular thing on his head. I don't even know what they use that for. But you know.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think it, I don't know what that was for either. I think it used to be like an old-timey kind of like stethoscope where you would hear the heartbeat a little bit easier with that on your forehead. Not entirely sure. But we see it going already. We see the grenades coming out, 96%. There's the side tilt to take Mario out, now making it 1-2. If Miguel is able to take another stock, they're really able to keep this lead absolutely moving. But we keep it going with the tornado, not necessarily taking Miguel out, but is forcing him to recover. But the hang glider, and there's another one out there from the Dr. Mario, but we're able to keep it back on the stage. We get the roll back in the jab to really get the Mario off the stage. We got to control that pressure, the grenades, making sure that his shield is down. Mario's going to have to be really scared about shielding here, but that's exactly what they want you to think as they run up smash. The chance special coming out here from the other Dr. Mario out here on the screen.
Big Pharma won this time.
Big Pharma won this time, absolutely.
But yeah, no, that was a really solid combo game from Dr. Mario. Great zoning pressure. Every time that Miguel tried to get close,
Yeah.
played it safe.
Yeah, every time.
Or
every time.
punished.
And I think that's something you really got to notice, that it was the Sonic player playing the Dr. Mario. And if I know anything about Sonic players, they are so patient. After they get that little bit of a lead, they can really just run away from any side of the stage and will time you out for the entire 7 minutes. So we should have been knowing that Miguel was probably going to be the one to crack under that zoning pressure, I'll be honest. But if I know anything, it is Miguel, though, the Darker Lord. So he really could have kept it up. Yeah. And now, coming up for this next game, it is against a Dr. Mario. Who do you think will be sending out?
Let's see. All right. Our options. Jack.
Yeah, of course.
Marina.
Oh, actually, actually, while we're here, we never really ran the player introductions because we have a new team.
True.
So if we remember, we do have Jack on the King K role, or Retros is his actual in-game name. We have Marina or Jan on the now mostly just playing hero. But if you remember, they used to play Game & Watch as well as has the Pocket Shulk. And then we saw right there Darker, Lord, or Miguel out here on the Snake. I believe we also still have Josh on the Wolf, as well, or Josh or Squeeb Lord on the Wolf, my apologies, as well as John or, what was it, Hydra out there on the Dark Samus. So out of those 5, I believe, are what we have this semester, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah. So I would love to see it, as well as we have basically all of Blue Team. So Blue Team had a lot of scheduling conflicts. They are mostly kind of just our sub-list for this
We're sending out Josh.
upcoming semester. You think we're sending out Josh?
Activating my Psyker powers. It's gonna be Josh. It's the
It's gonna be
reflector.
Josh.
It's the reflector. It's the reflector, and then the ability to get in close with the slide. That's what it's this.
So
yeah.
basically, as we were saying, all of Blue Team is basically kind of the sub-roster now because a lot of scheduling conflicts came up. We remember their captain, Libby, or Turbo, Libby I Love Wins, was now kind of acting. There it is. We're going to see Hydra, but not on the Dark Samus. We're going to see them on the Lucina, as well as using my favorite color of Lucina. So we got to see how much they're able to take this game out. And now
All
we're
right,
saying,
John, I
so
see
yeah, Libby I Love Wins. She is working not only as an RA once again, but has fully gone to her student teaching kind of practicum. So she's really run out of time, as well as a couple of our other players. So kind of fell through. A little unlucky. However, we're still going to see a lot more out here from Navy, and we love to see it. Yeah, we see John really playing that spacing game out here with the sword. I absolutely love him. If you do not know, Swordy's my favorite archetype in gaming. I always love to see them on my screen.
God,
and we
don't
see the
face
Nair.
him in Guilty Gear.
do not play me in Guilty Gear. I'm a menace. But unlike that, an absolute menace out here was the Dr. Mario getting, I believe that is his down air with the tornado, or maybe down B. Not entirely sure. They switch them up all the time depending on Mario versus Dr. Mario. I think Dr. Mario's is down B, and I think normal Mario's is the down air. Actually. Yeah, so we see it there again, and we see the forward air to take out that next stock to make it 1-2. We see the counter come out, but it hits the invincibility that you hate to see when you're playing this game every time. I don't necessarily know why it's in it, to be honest. I mean, I know why it's in it, but I hate it. I hate it so much. Now we keep it going.
Very passionate about that, aren't we?
There's so many combos that you lose out on just because the invincibility lasts so long. I honestly think it should last only until you hit the stage. I really do.
Call Sakurai.
Exactly. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get another update in this game just to take it out. Now we see the pills coming out once again. Dr. Mario able to play that patient game, keep the Lucina out, but we get that chance forward air to put the pressure on. And we keep it moving there with the nairs. There's the forward air coming out again. We really got to control that space. There's the down tilt to really not let them play the game. But the back throw takes it to take another one of our stocks, putting it, as we see at the top of the screen, putting it to 7-7 now as the stock change up. So now if we're really able to get there's 109 to 6%. This is looking like Hydra's game, but I don't necessarily want to jinx it, and so we gotta keep the pressure on. As we see the pills coming out, now instead it's Dr. Mario really taking that zoning game. He's gotta play really scared here, or he might have an opportunity, but instead opts to keep the pressure and push on a combo. Now, Bridget, how exactly would you be playing in this situation if you have 133%? But I don't think it matters because the side B comes out to take the game.
Yeah, you don't need to ask me.
I don't gotta ask you. I guess I gotta ask John how immaculate he's playing right now.
I was gonna say earlier, I missed my chance to though. I was gonna say it doesn't really matter if Dr. Mario wants to keep John out.
Yeah.
John wants in.
And he's only gotta get in once at that 120% to really take away that game, as we just saw with that dancing blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. I was a little scared there.
Absolutely solid. We
Not
are
gonna
now
lie.
at a 7-6 game lead, so the Dr. Mario was able to take it back just a little bit. However, going into this next one, we are going to see John at the 1 stock, and if we know anything from John, he is probably going to be able to take at least 1 or 2 from the game to really keep that lead going.
Yeah. Who do you think they're gonna send in?
Who do I think? Well, they have the Byleth, and then
Who'd they send in first?
Kirby. They sent in the Kirby.
Then
They sent in
in
the Sonic, technically,
Yep.
but the Sonic is playing Dr. Mario.
Yep.
And as well as they still have the Byleth, and then there was the one other player that I don't remember right now.
Maybe production might know what that other character was.
It was
No?
the one that it was the one that Dark Pit.
Dark Pit.
Dark
yeah.
So it's Dark Pit or Byleth or a mysterious sub player that we have not seen yet.
True. I think the Byleth seems like a valid option, and I might be wrong here.
I feel
But
like
I-
they'll save Byleth for last. I think it'll be Dark Pit.
That's what I was gonna say. Especially because Dark Pit can get in really easily with that shield upper.
Yeah, and they're gonna be they know they're playing Lucina, so we'll be able to zone a little bit more with the arrows.
Exactly.
I really think that's probably gonna be Dark Pit would be their
Because
optimal
Byleth
choice.
also has arrows, but they're not nearly as good.
Yeah, not nearly as quick,
Can't
not nearly
direct
as
it.
versatile. Definitely not. And still, I probably would
Good
opt for
Stockton for
Pit
them.
over Dark Pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the arrow game would probably be
be a little bit better.
really what you want out of the matchup.
Yeah. But